if you close your eyes.
Welcome to another video. Today it's going to be a slightly rushed video, I think, because I have to leave for work in 10 minutes. If you didn't know, I have recently got a new job as a digital marketing coordinator for a really important charity. So I am, I think, day 3. Yeah, I'm day 3 now. I don't know what day it'll be by the time you are watching this, but I'm really enjoying it so far. So this video is me showing you my March wrap up and my April TBR. My April TBR is only 2 books because I've kind of hit a reading slump and I don't want to push myself to read books that I don't want to read, so I'm just going to let myself choose around those books. But I have been reading 5 books a month at the moment, so we'll see how well that goes. So let me show you the books I read in March. First book I read in March and absolutely loved it was A Conjuring of Light by Victoria Schwab, and this is the final book in the Darker Shade of Magic series and I absolutely loved it. If you haven't read these books, then you really need to. Then I read Everything Everything by Nicola Yoon. I read this one mainly because the movie trailer was out and I wanted to see the film, and I really enjoyed The Sun Is Also a Star. Didn't live up to my expectations, if I'm honest. I preferred The Sun Is Also a Star, but I'm still going to watch the film and see what I think of that, but I didn't enjoy this book as much as I'd hoped I would. Then I read The Ocean at the End of the Lane, and this was fantastic. This is by Neil Gaiman and I absolutely loved this book. And when I finished it, I went on to buy about 5 or 6 of his other books, so I really enjoyed it. Then I read my first biography, and that was Unfiltered by Lily Collins. I absolutely love her and I love her even more now. I think she's beautiful, this book is beautiful, and it was really interesting to read and learn about her life and some of the things I didn't necessarily know she had been through or was going through, so definitely worth a read. And finally, for my wrap up of the month, I finished City of Ashes by Cassandra Clare, and this is the second in the Mortal Instruments series, and I really didn't like it. I think I gave it a 1 star. It might be my first ever 1 star. Found this series is really dragging. I'm only reading it because I read Lady Midnight and loved it, so I thought, well, I'm gonna love these ones too. But I just don't, so I don't know whether I'm gonna continue with the series or not. I do have them all, but who knows. By the way, I'm really sorry if you can hear drilling in the background. It's because I still live in a building site. And the only 2 books that I have got on my TBR for this month is my current read, which is 13 Reasons Why by Jay Asher. You're probably aware that this is being made into a Netflix series, or it's been made into a Netflix series at the moment, and that is why I'm reading it, because I've heard the series is really good. And then the other book is Lani Taylor's Strange the Dreamer. I actually received 2 copies of this because I got one in my fairy box, so I returned one and they're both signed, so that's fine by me, but they're very pretty covers and books. I love the blue stained pages, so I'm very excited to read this and hopefully I shall pull out of my reading slump soon. Thank you guys very much for watching. That was my March wrap up and my April TBR. Let's hope I kind of stick to it. I'm gonna go to work now. I have 5 minutes to spare, so yay! Have a good day, guys. Bye!